Hi, it's Julie. A lot of people have been asking me about how they can avoid gaining weight while they're on vacation. So I wanted to share some of my strategies for this that have really worked for me and worked for a lot of my clients. So if you're going on vacation, the number one tip to start out with is acknowledge that you're going to be indulging. Just fess up to yourself. Just put it out there. You know you're going on vacation, you're going to relax, you're going to have a good time, and food is going to be a part of that time, right? So you don't want to say I'm going on vacation, I'm going to relax, but I'm going to be really really tense about my how what I eat and make sure I don't gain anything. And this is just this is a strategy that's dead in the water upon arrival, right? So just fess up, be honest with yourself, give yourself a straight talk. You're going to indulge, and once you put that out there for yourself, now you can come up with a plan that makes sense, right? It's a plan that makes sense for your vacation, for you taking relaxing and indulging a bit, having a good time, but also not ending up at home with an extra 5 pounds on your body that you don't want to be carrying. So when you think about a plan that allows you to have those indulgences that you wouldn't necessarily or normally have so many in a row, what can you do differently than what you do at home, right? So one thing that works, one of my favorite approaches is just to say, okay, I'm on vacation. I don't need 3 meals a day. I can have 2 meals a day and a snack only if I need it. And that way, I can fit in the extra calories and the extra indulgence and don't have to worry very much. That makes it pretty easy to maintain my weight. So understanding that you're going to be eating more, think about your strategy. Maybe my strategy works for you, or maybe you're thinking about it and you want to have a different strategy. Maybe you want to just have a smaller eating window. Whatever it is for you. For me, the 2 meals and a snack thing only if I need it works really really well, which leads me into the snack. One of the critical ingredients for success for me if I'm traveling that I recommend is making sure you have a healthy snack that is on hand, easy to travel with, and that you can count on having there so you don't get too hungry in the middle of the day, right? You don't want to end up in a situation where you end up starving and then you enter the next meal starving. That's it. Then you're absolutely going to be overindulging at that next meal. So carry a healthy snack. My favorite thing to do is some cashews, some dried apricots, some almonds, some raisins. That's my personal favorite. If you don't like that, you can carry an apple, you can carry a tangerine, a banana is nature's energy bar. Carry something that makes sense for you. Those are the things I like because they're natural. For some people, they have a favorite protein bar. Whatever it is, but just make sure you have something. You don't have to have a snack, but if you get hungry in between meals, you want to know it's there so you don't get too hungry. Now, the other thing you also don't want to happen is you don't want to get too thirsty. So thirst can masquerade as hunger and cause you to overeat. So when you're traveling, it's a great idea and just to get used to traveling with a water bottle that you can just refill easily. And by having water, you stay hydrated, it's healthier, you're less likely to get hungry, and you're less likely to wander into a store and pick up a snack that you don't need, or a sugary drink that you also don't need. So having that water can avoid those pitfalls. Now, the next tip is maybe not people's favorites, but it's watch the alcohol. And I know I say alcohol, and people, oh, not the alcohol, right? But you can still enjoy alcohol, but be mindful, right? Because the whole point of what we're talking about right now is how you can enjoy your vacation, indulge, have a great time, but not get home full of like weight gain regrets, right? To get home, look yourself in the mirror, have 1 to 3 months of weight loss responsibility hanging over you, right? And when you have alcohol, it's great to have, if you enjoy alcohol, enjoy it. But alcohol is the sort of thing, it's not just the calories in the alcohol, right? It's if you're at a meal and you're drinking, that will be very likely something that leads you to overeat at that meal, right? You lose your inhibitions and it's really, really hard to watch your portion size and to pay attention. So, alcohol is one of the things you want to be careful with. And finally, my most important tip for what to do when you're on vacation is you need to compensate for overeating the next day. So you've come up with a plan, and let's say you're using my plan, which is the 2 meals and a snack. If a day comes and you just go way overboard and you end up at home or you end up back wherever you're staying that evening, really, really full, you wake up the next morning, you're not hungry because you've eaten way too much the day before. That's the day. The next day is the day you make up for it. You don't wait till you get home. Because what happens if you don't make up for it the next day, your stomach gets a little bit stretched, you get a little more comfortable, a little more overeating, and that's when the train leaves the station, right? That's how you end up at home at the end of your vacation with 5 extra pounds on your body. So my suggestion is if you overeat one day, own it right then. Own it right then, and then you're not going to have these regrets when you get home. Indulge. If it's you overindulge, make up for the next day and then get back into the flow of things. So those are my tips for vacation. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you have a great vacation. And feel free, if you have any other questions on nutrition, reach out to me on my website, juliescottnutrition.com. Have great travels. Bye.